Hi, my name is Matthew Welch and I'm a composer. What that looks like for me is a daily routine of about 4 elements that, they're different every day, but generally I like to create or compose new content, research new ideas, start preparing for performances, practice my instruments, and take care of certain administrative aspects of entrepreneurial goals, emails, grant applications, etc. I am a performer of the bagpipes, saxophone, and Indonesian gamelan. And so in that way I feel like my compositional practice stems from the long line of composer-performers. I write stuff for myself to play. I'm also an improviser, so playing and composing in real time is an essential aspect of what I do. I also find that practicing improves my overall musical discipline and enables me to handle rehearsals and also become a better orchestrator in writing realistically performable material. As a composer, I am working on what I think is an ever-accumulating system of sonorities, lines, forms, and genre intersections. Though lately I have been exploring a new form of tonality that kind of extends my earlier experience of working with non-classical modes like scales in gamelan music or pentatonic modes in Highland bagpipe music. And what this does is it kind of filters that earlier knowledge through more recent, which is funny as a Western composer, more recent research into chromatic harmony of Tin Pan Alley jazz era music and late romantic music as well. And this kind of comes together in a 2-act opera that I composed with librettist and singer Daniel Neer. This opera, called And Here We Are, took its basically its source material from my family history in the Philippines, the American colonial era, from basically 1900 to 1945, including internment camps in Manila during World War II. I'm trying to represent the sound world of 1940s American swing bands, and also reflecting studies that I took in the Philippines itself under an Asian Cultural Council grant. So these sort of elements, music from indigenous Philippines and displaced colonial musical idioms from the United States, all thrown together into one opera. And I think that best describes how I'm approaching hybridity. What I am working on currently is a commissioned opera for the San Francisco Girls Chorus. It's called Tomorrow's Memories, and this particular opera is taken from a diary from a Filipina immigrant named Angeles Monrayo, who moved to Stockton, California from the Philippines in the 1920s, and involves a certain type of approach to musical hybridity, balancing all of the types of musics that the protagonist was into and described in her diary, and travels from the Philippines through Hawaii to California. More information about this opera can be found on my website, MatthewWelchMusic.com, and sfgirlschorus.org.